Hey everyone, I'm Brandon Stiles, and I'm an online marketer based out of Atlanta, Georgia. And today, really quickly, I wanted to show you how to 4 times your revenue with what I call dynamic online marketing. So let's dive into it. So here's the problem with most online marketing. Most of the dollars spent on it go completely to waste. Why is that? There's a few reasons. One is that the results aren't measurable or they aren't set up to be measurable. So you might know that you're putting in $500 a month, or 1,000, or 5,000, or 10,000. But when someone says, "Okay, well, what's your return on advertising?" I don't know. I don't know how to track it. Second, the process of following up with the online prospects you do get hasn't been tweaked to fit today's customer. So it used to be you could throw up a web page and a lead generation form and you get 1,000 clicks and 1,000 inquiries. But today's online customer is a lot more sophisticated and it requires more touch points than just one. Third, most businesses are using bad references as their marketing models. So a lot of small businesses are looking at kind of giants with billions of dollars of marketing budget like Coke or AT&T and folks like that, and employing the same strategies and being like, well, shoot, why is this not working for me? And it's because as a smaller business or even a mid-sized business, you have to have a totally different mentality. And finally, and maybe most importantly, most business websites are set up like a static, boring business card or a brochure instead of a dynamic, automated lead generator. So it used to be fine just to have a website. And you could say, hey, check out my site on my business card. People go to it. They're really impressed. And you get leads. But now you can't just do that. Your site has to be live. Your site has to also be constantly delivering leads, educating, and building trust in your prospect. So there's the problem. But what does good and effective marketing actually look like? Well, there's 4 things. Number 1, effective marketing builds your reputation and authority as an industry expert. So when people come to your site, your clients will see you as a leading expert and a trusted resource in your field. Second, good and effective marketing builds trust in your brand and your company. So when prospects come into meetings or consultations, they're already convinced of your abilities and your skills to deliver the results they want or the transformation they want. And you won't actually have to sell them when they get there because you've already done that in your marketing. Third, good and effective marketing constantly and consistently generates new leads and automatically follows up with new prospects. So you don't have to sit at your computer all day following up with people. Finally, and most importantly, good and effective marketing doesn't waste your money. Its outcomes are predictable, able to be replicated, and most importantly, they're profitable. So with that in mind, what can effective marketing do for your business? Well, I'm going to take you through 3 really quick case studies that we've done this past year. Case study number 1 is Uptown Down Entertainment, a wedding company that I founded a few years ago. Over the past 12 months, we took Uptown Down Entertainment's bottom line revenue from $12,000 a year to 6 figures in 12 months. We also got featured in 3 national podcasts and 4 national wedding industry blogs, which got seen by over 250,000 brides and grooms, which brought in a lot of new leads. Third, we went from page 10 in Google for Atlanta Wedding Band, which is where we wanted to rank, to page 1 in only 6 months. So Google search results take time, but if done effectively, you can get the results pretty quickly. We got featured in Entrepreneur Magazine, and then most importantly to me, increased monthly leads and bookings by 400%. Another case study is United Panel Corporation. So we did a website redesign and rebrand, which gave UPC their most profitable year in 30 plus years of business, with 35% more monthly leads at a cheaper cost of acquisition. We also implemented an automated follow-up system for new leads in a B2B company, and we took them from page 3 to page 1 of Google for their industry terms. Third quick case study is the Why Not lifestyle brand out in Texas. So we were able to increase engagement of their email list of 10,000 plus customers to drive more sales without discounting, which is an important difference. You don't need to just discount your products to sell more. Next, we could rework their online messaging to reflect customers' transformation and lifestyle, which made customers want to actually buy. And third, designed an automated online sales funnel to drive more traffic and product sales. So those are just some case studies that we've had some success with this past year. The best thing is that all of these results were tested, measured, and reworked until they were made profitable. Now, how can you do that? Well, there are innumerable methods, but here's 3 that I use really effectively. Number 1, highly targeted Facebook ads. So did you know that you can upload your customer's email address or phone numbers, and Facebook can use that information to show ads directly to that customer? Now that's great for re-advertising as well as staying top of mind for your customers. Next, you can directly advertise to prospects who have visited your website in the last 30 to 90 days and send them different messages based on their actions. So if we can set it up to tell that this certain prospect got to the sales page but for some reason didn't buy, then you can re-show that product to that customer and hopefully push them over to the edge to becoming an actual buyer. Lastly, we'll see if this can cover me up. Move this. Facebook can build a custom audience that has the exact characteristics, interests, and behaviors as your previous buyers. So you put in their email addresses, and Facebook will compare your current buyers to prospects out there that might match that criteria and blend them together and create a custom audience of potential new customers, which is pretty powerful stuff. Next is a fully automated online follow-up system. So did you know in today's sales environment, the average number of follow-ups to turn a prospect into a buyer is 7. So how can you make sure that those 7 points of contact happen? Well, you could send prospects to a web page where they download a free educational resource, which I call a hand raiser, in exchange for giving you their email address to download it. Next, you can take that email address and inject it automatically into an automated, timed, preconditioned email marketing campaign. I know that's a mouthful. With different emails sent to the client or customer based on how they interact with the emails you send them. So if they click this button, send them that email. If they don't, then send them this one. All to bring them closer to making a purchase. Finally, the emails that you just got from that hand raiser can also be injected into a Facebook custom audience, which we just talked about, and you can retarget those people for follow-up advertising. So it's pretty powerful stuff. Next, we actually save money by spying on our competition to see what's working for them and what's not. So the idea behind this is that you want to take back all the web traffic you're missing out on by discovering what your prospects are Googling and refocus that traffic to your business versus your competition. Next, this spying can also increase the value and credibility of your business by finding out what's the most popular content on your competitor's webpage and how can we make that better so that people will come to ours. We can do that. Finally, you want to drive even more traffic and customers to your business by uncovering the most popular content, not just on a competitor's site, but actually in your industry and what people and prospects in your industry really want to know, and create content around those topics so we can figure that out. Best part of all, this is all measurable. So we can tell whether or not a marketing campaign is bringing in customers and leads or not, and adjust your strategy according to those numbers. So no more marketing dollars wasted on unclear results with no return. So let's take a real quick look at one of our previous month-long Facebook ad campaigns. So here's the campaign. As you can see, we spent about $461 and got 460 leads. So that's less than $1 a lead. And this ad got seen by 36,202 people. So that's pretty darn good. You can also look right here and see that we had over 5,500 video views at 2 cents a click and got 55 leads out of that. All in all, the $400 spent on this marketing campaign generated almost $16,000 in sales, which is 138% ROI for our purposes. So pretty cool stuff. So there's some strategies that are working right now. And if you want to learn more, I'm actually holding a marketing roadshow in Atlanta, November 6th through 10th of this year, 2017, to show businesses like yours some of these online marketing trends for the upcoming year of 2018. So if you want to attend and find out how to cut your lead costs as well as automate your business so that you have more time, less overhead, and actual measurable results with better prospects, what I want you to do is click below, and that's going to schedule a meeting with me and get you all set up for the roadshow so that I can come and present to you. So like I said, just click that link below. We'll get set up on the calendar for a meeting, get the presentation in, and find out how you can 4 times or more your business this upcoming year. Thanks a lot.